So we want to start a brand new segment here on Freedom Fighters called Fact versus Fiction. And the whole purpose of Fact versus Fiction is we're going to show you proof, not sputter bunch of stuff. We're not going to just sit there and tell you some conservative method. We're going to show you actual facts of things concerning gun laws and what politicians tell you and what the truth is. But before we do any of that, I want to make almost a plea. I want everybody to understand what we're doing here at Freedom Fighters. I know we horse around. I know we do serious stuff. You saw the whole gun thing that me and Jeff did. All kinds of stuff like that. And that's to make sure that everybody watches this show. We don't want to get intricate inside of pistols, and the Colt 45 was, people are going to change the channel. So our goal is to unite everybody. Brothers in arms. And when I say arms, I mean knives, fishing poles, bows, guns, everything. We have all got to unite. When I see on Facebook, when I see online that this traditional bow guy is whining about a compound bow guy, I find it absolutely ridiculous. It does nothing but hurt our sport, hurt our tradition of the things that we do immensely, more than you know. Worse than Pete is doing, worse than the gun-grabbing politicians are doing when we're fighting each other. And the purpose of this show is to all unite, to all be brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms. That's what we are. We're brothers in arms. If we start splintering ourselves down to personal preferences of things that we find enjoyable and actually argue about over who is right, we're hurting ourselves. It's a ridiculous argument. When we argue amongst ourselves over whose discipline is the best one, what that does is it's divisive, and it gives them a crack in the armor. We can't give them any cracks in the armor. We have to stick together. If you shoot a bow, if you shoot pistols, if you shoot rifles, if you compete, if you're a self-defense instructor, if you're a hunter, we all have to hold hands. We all have to lock arms. We're all brothers in arms. And when somebody comes after something that you enjoy, I have to learn about that. That's my responsibility, to learn about what you like, and then I can stand beside you. Otherwise, they're going to take us all out one by one, and there won't be anybody to stand beside me when they're after the thing that I think is the most important. It's all the most important. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than all of us. It's even bigger than Blaine.
Stop. Can't be true. Go ahead.
What?
Not bigger than me.
Not bigger than Blaine. Maybe not bigger than Blaine.
What Jeff is essentially saying is if you believe in the Constitution, if you are an American, you've got to stand up for all of the rights in the Constitution. You can't try to change it. You can't try to do any of that stuff. So brothers in arms, that's the moral of this whole thing. We're going to have our fact versus fiction. We're going to show you facts every single week, and they're going to be really, really quick, but it's going to help educate you. It's going to help educate me, probably more than anybody, about all of these things that go on that we have to listen to in the media. We're going to give you straight up facts every single week. So if this is the last time you ever watch Freedom Fighters, out of everything you see here, whether me and Adam are tasing each other or whatever we got going on, this is the most important part of this show. Is you, me, and everybody else, we stand together as brothers in arms. And I'm about to start rambling, all about the Second Amendment again. So I'm going to get off of that. Make sure you tune in next week, Fact versus Fiction, me, Jeff, Adam, and we're going to give you everything you need to know. Again, brothers in arms.